This is Minecraft Me with Joseph Falbey and Chase Nunes, episode number 2, recorded on Saturday, September 4th, 2011. Minecraft Me is a show that is all about Minecraft. We take you through the beginning, intermediate, and expert parts of Minecraft so you will learn how to play and become a better player. Minecraft Me is a production of GeekGamer.tv. Hey everybody, this is episode number 2 of Minecraft Me, the show that shows me, the noob, all about Minecraft. This is Joe Falbey.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm Chase Nunes. Welcome to the show, everybody. We really don't know what to do with this theme music. It's just something I found on the internet. Joe doesn't like it very much, though.
It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
You don't like it?
It's not terribly Minecrafty.
So you're probably wondering, A, why is there a split shot? That's something we felt like doing, if you're watching the video. The other thing, too, is it looks like you guys are in the garage. You're probably thinking to yourself, and yes, we are.
We're in his garage.
We're in my garage. We're actually... watch this. You watching? If you're watching the video, you're going to miss out. If you're not watching
the video.
Yeah. Anyway, watch this.
Oh god, oh god, oh god! Wow. That wasn't that bad.
That was pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Well, welcome to the show, everybody. This is Minecraft Me on GeekGamer.tv. GeekGamer.tv/Minecraft Me. You can find everything about the show there. You can actually download the show on iTunes Video, download the audio version, download it using Google Listen. We don't care. Use everything.
Yeah.
It's all fun.
Download it multiple times if you want.
So I'm the noob. I'm the guy that I don't know much about the game, and Joe's been taking me through it. I'm a level 1 still, right? I'm still level 1.
Yeah, sure.
Well, you deem it when I am able to move up in levels.
I think in a few episodes, maybe we should go back and do a review.
Get a little closer to that mic there, Joe.
Oh, we'll go back and do a review, and we'll see how many things you can remember to make without me helping you. And if you can do like some standard stuff, a couple different pickaxes and that sort of thing, then maybe we'll talk about you leveling up at that point.
Okay.
So.
And there's Joe Falbey. And if I forgot to introduce him.
That's me. We did earlier. Well, we said Joe anyway. We didn't say Joe.
All right. So Joe, first off, we got a lot of news, a little bit of news to talk about when it comes to Minecraft. PAX was last weekend. We didn't do a show last week because of PAX, so it's been about 2.5 weeks. We want to try to do a show about once every 1 to 2 weeks. I think is about right.
Yeah.
But Notch, believe it or not, was in the Pacific Northwest at PAX.
He was. I actually met him.
You did?
Very, very briefly.
You did?
Yeah, very, very briefly.
So what kind of news do we have to talk? We do have a little bit of news of
little
Minecraft
tiny
news.
bit has he announced. He didn't announce it at PAX. I believe he announced it afterwards. I was busy during PAX doing something else, but he announced that he's creating a new biome. He's going to create swamps, and we'll get into what biomes are later. But it's just kind of cool. He keeps adding these biomes. We have snow biomes and desert biomes and stuff like that. So a new one that's going to be coming out pretty soon is swamps.
Your mic is terrible now.
It's not my fault.
You gotta talk right.
I'm trying to talk right into it, but my snowballs isn't this picky.
Well, I made it picky because
I know because we have other noise.
We have other people here.
Yeah, I mean nobody's playing pinball right now, but
pinball's off limits right now.
Oh, it is. I didn't know that.
No pinball.
Well, that's good because it is really freaking loud.
All right, so
but anyway, yeah. So he announced swamp biomes, and so that'll be coming in a future update. He hasn't released the update 1.8 update, which is the adventure update. That'll have a huge number of changes in it. A lot of really cool things. Everybody's really looking forward to that. Yeah, so right now, holy crap, we have a crap ton of spiders outside of our hideout right now.
All right. So let's we're going to a small little quick rewind. First off, last show we went through creating some items.
It was our first day is
yes.
what it was. And it was the whole idea in Minecraft is the first day is the hardest day to survive. So once you can make it past the first day, you have a shelter, you might have a couple weapons. After that, then it gets a lot easier. But the first day, you have to do a whole lot of things in order to really survive. You have to get some wood, and you have to make a shelter, and you have to make a bunch of other things. So, yeah, like I said, right now, the reason we're not being attacked by, let's see, I see a skeleton, at least one creeper, and like 3 or 4 spiders outside of our little hideout is because we're inside our hideout.
Right. So where we left off last episode is we created our shelter, which is basically in the side of a mountain. We created a little stove. We collected some trees and our bark or wood, I should say. Sorry, and so we're starting basically day number 2. So we're gonna go. Let me go ahead and switch here to our beautiful shot here of the game. And so Joe, I have my I have a whole bunch of stuff here. I have my little wooden pickaxe, and I see you there in the window. So looks like, whoa, is that rain?
Yeah, it's raining out there right now.
Oh my goodness, that is really cool. All right, so it's raining outside, and what is that thing right there?
The thing right outside the window, right on the other side of the window, looking at us longingly.
Yeah,
that's a spider.
Oh, so that's not so right now.
That's not something we want to go outside and try to pet.
It looks like it's cute though.
Yeah, if you decide to go out there and pet it, go ahead and drop everything you're carrying in that chest that we put in.
Okay.
I mean, it's like I said, it's just a regular spider, so we probably can kill it. But
all right, so here we are, day 2. We have some things. What is our next thing to do? Like, how did you make that sword, by the way? How did you do that?
Oh well, this sword is just a stone sword.
Okay, and how do you do that?
Well, it follows the principles of everything else in the game.
All right, so I'd have to go bring up my.
Well, you need to make sure you have the right materials, right?
So, I need stone. I have like 7 pieces of stone.
Okay, and the other thing, what else is in a sword? In a sword, you know, what the handle in this case? What is it?
Metal.
Made? Well, in this case, it's actually made out of wood.
Oh, it's wood. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Nice.
So what you need then is you need a stick of wood, just like you were making a pickaxe or a shovel.
Plenty of those. Okay.
And then you need something for the blade. In this case, we're going to use stone because that's what we have available.
All right.
Iron or anything.
And that is a very nice. You have
sorry.
a very nice blade there. It looks very sexy. That looks good. All right, never mind. All right. So anyway, moving on. So we need to. I want to make one. So how do I make one?
Okay, so we have the crafting bench in the corner, right?
Right.
So go ahead and hit that crafting bench.
Okay, got it.
And now, you're actually in your inventory. You hit E. So right-click on the crafting bench.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay.
And now you need to lay out a sword. So a sword should have a hilt, which would be the wooden stick.
Right. So put the stick at the bottom.
Okay. And then the blade needs to be whatever material we're going to make it out of. In this case, we're going to make it out of stone.
All right.
So that's coal, though. That's not stone.
Oops, sorry. So, whoops. How do I take it? How do I...
Just click on it, and just one time click on it with regular... Don't hold anything in, just click on it. There you go.
All right, then I can put it back. Okay.
And then you can put it back. So the stone is that one. That's the cobblestone. That's what you're going to do.
Okay, so right-click.
Yep, and drop one, and then second one for the other...
Oh, there it is.
Yep. And then you can grab that, put that in your lower tool tray down at the very bottom.
Got it. All right.
And you'll have that sword available for a selection.
Neato. Okay, cool. So now I have a sword like you. Like we have dueling swords.
Right, but we're not going to fight because we can kill each other.
Okay. All right. So now you've helped me make another item. Great.
Right. So that's another item. So we've made a pickaxe. We've made shovels. Have we made axes yet?
Well, we made a pickaxe, but not a regular axe.
Okay. Well, a regular axe is really good, obviously, for taking down trees.
So I got to go back to the crafting table.
So yeah, go ahead and head back to the crafting table. So this is something that you'd use if you want to, especially on the second or third day, if you want to harvest more trees much more quickly than just beating them out with your hands.
Okay.
So you right-click on the, get back into the crafting table.
I'm there. Okay.
Go ahead and put in, just like a pickaxe or anything like that. Put in 2 sticks for the handle.
Got it.
And then think about the shape of an axe head. It's not really.
Well, it's like to the front and to the like back to the front kind of.
Right, and the blade is kind of tall, so it's
So do I also use stone as well?
Yeah, go ahead and use stone because that's all we have really right now.
So that's a shovel.
So yeah, 1 block at the top is a shovel.
Okay.
And then 1 block at the top, and that's actually a hoe.
Okay.
Which we're going to get into later. That's for farming and stuff like that.
So if it's backwards, that's the axe.
No, that's still a hoe. It's just facing in the direction.
I hate hoes. All right.
So you actually are going to need
hoes.
3. You're actually going to need 3 stone blocks, and you do the same way you just did it. One at the top.
Okay. So
one to the right or to the left.
All right.
And then one below that on the. And now you see, because now you have that broad head of the axe. That's what's creating this.
All right. So then I just go ahead and bring it down.
Yep. You can bring it right down into your tools.
Cool.
And again, that's really, really good for taking out trees.
All right.
It'll knock trees down. Get the logs out of trees a lot faster for future harvesting.
Okay.
So what we probably want to do now, though, is we're going to be looking for more raw materials. Now, we can always go and get more trees. Trees are easy. We have trees all over the place out there.
And really, really, we need raw materials to make more things. Like we need more coal, or we need more to make other things, right?
Well, yeah. A great example is, and I actually kind of discovered this on accident last time, right after we did the show, is I found that right over here in this corner. You see, I'm digging out this corner. You see these bricks, the blocks there with the funny colored specks in them?
Yeah.
Those are actually iron ore blocks.
Oh, okay.
And so that will let us have iron-based tools, which last quite a bit longer than stone-based tools, and they are a lot more durable, that sort of thing. The only problem is iron, just like anything else, is a limited supply.
Cool. Okay.
So do you have a pickaxe still?
I do. It's a wooden pickaxe.
That'll be fine.
Okay.
So go ahead and I think a wooden pickaxe will do it. Here, let me throw this stone one at you real quick.
Oh, you're such a nice.
So,
and
go ahead and
but
grab
here's
that.
another thing. How do you throw something? To
you can throw an item at somebody else, or throw an item just by hitting Q.
Q. So like if I want to throw you my
just
wooden.
hit Q.
Oh, I see. Now it just throws it to you.
Right.
Okay.
So go ahead and switch to that stone pickaxe I just gave you.
All right, got it. So I'm gonna put it in my inventory because now when you throw something at somebody, does it just it just goes into?
It'll automatically go to any available slot.
I gotcha. Okay.
So it'll default to one of your quick slots across.
So
the
now I have
bottom.
my stone pickaxe. Okay.
Okay, so now just go to town on those blocks.
Wow, and it's much faster to
yeah.
do too.
Yeah, the stone pickaxe is quite a bit faster.
All right, so I see the cubes a little bit different, so I can drop down and they go right in my inventory.
Yeah.
Now, even though I don't see them in my active inventory, they're in my. I see they're. Oh, I see. So cobblestone, iron ore. So.
Yeah. So now iron ore, has to be smelted to turn into iron.
Right.
So grab a few more of those blocks, and we'll take them back over here to the oven that we made.
All right. So let me. So sorry, I'm here at the oven. So do I
so go ahead,
right-click?
Right-click on the oven, and now once again, just like we did before to make the glass blocks, remember that?
Right. Yeah.
We put a fuel source in the bottom.
Okay.
So throw some coal or something like that.
I'll take a stick of coal, or rock of coal.
Put a couple in there because it's going to take a little longer.
All right.
And then put the iron ore in the top part.
Okay.
And you'll actually get to see it smelt, and the arrow will slowly fill up, and then when it's finished, you'll see a nice, pretty iron ingot over on the right-hand side.
All right, so there's the ingot.
Right there.
All right.
So now that ingot you can use, just like you were using the stone blocks, to make an iron sword, or an iron pickaxe, or a shovel, or an axe, or any of those kind of common tools.
So it's kind of like obviously you're crafting, but it's like in the real life where there's an order of operations of things like.
Well, a lot of things help build on each other. So
yes.
You start out with basic tools. You start out with wooden-based tools, that sort of thing. And then you can, from the wooden tools, you can harvest enough materials to make the stone tools. And with the stone tools, you can start harvesting materials to make both iron tools, and then eventually we will hopefully find some diamond. And diamond is the strongest material in the game.
So you can make like a diamond sword.
You can make a diamond sword. It's the strongest
whatever.
sword in the game. You can make a diamond axe or a diamond pickaxe. They last for a really long time. They're really, really powerful. And if you thought that steel or the stone pickaxe you're using dug quickly, the diamond pickaxe is about two swings for a block of stone. It's really, really fast.
All right, so I have 4 iron ingots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can do this on my own. So I'm going to go to my crafting table, and I'm going to say, instead of a stone pickaxe, I want to make a iron pickaxe. So I'm going to take my sticks, 2 sticks there, and then I'll pick up my ingot. And I'll right-click. Ah, there it is.
So there. Now you can even see that's a different color. How it's
I see that.
The bright reflective style color.
Now, here's a great question. Now, can you take existing things? Like, I made a stone pickaxe here, but I don't really want it anymore. Can I take this and craft that particular item into something else?
Most items you can't do that with.
Okay.
Once they're built into a tool, you can't reverse it and turn it back into its component.
I gotcha.
There's some things that do. We'll deal with boats at some point and that sort of thing.
Right.
When you destroy them, they do turn back into.
Wow, that is much faster to take things apart with. That is pretty impressive.
So you can see that we still have a couple of blocks of iron ore back there.
Yeah.
You might dig those out just so we have them. And then I'll show you another thing that we'll want to make sure that we make use of, especially at the end when we're finishing up an episode or that sort of thing, and we're going to be away from it for a little while. We want to make sure that our stuff is safe.
Right.
That if you go into a dangerous area, if you go outside at night or something like that, say you're exploring or just crazy, you can put your stuff in a chest and actually save it, so that if you
okay.
die, it's not on your body and it won't. It'll stay there, but it only stays there for 5 minutes, and then everything disappears.
Gotcha.
So,
all right.
You see here, I already built this chest here.
All right.
Right next to the crafting.
So you right-click on that?
Yeah, right-click on that.
All right.
And now you can see there's an upper half and a lower half. The lower half is what you have.
How'd you get the string and feather? What's this come from?
So the string comes from killing spiders. And the string will eventually be used for making bows for bow and arrow, for a ranged weapon.
All right.
And the feather is, as you can imagine, will eventually used for the fletching on the arrows.
Okay.
To make an arrow. But the feathers came from if you kill chickens, sometimes you can get a feather. Other times there's certain mobs that when they die, they will drop a feather as well.
Okay. All right.
So, but go ahead and throw the stuff that you don't need immediate access to in that storage box, and then we'll start. I guess we'll start digging a mine over here.
All right.
So it looks like we're already at dusk, but it's still raining pretty good out there. But yeah, let me grab that. I'm going to grab one of those stone pickaxes because I still have that wooden one.
All right. All right. So what do we do?
Okay, so let's go back here. We got to kind of pick out what we want to do. The best materials, the deeper you go, the better resources you're going to generally find.
Okay.
So you want to go pretty deep. However, the best way to go deep is actually to dig a straight hole down, but that's really dangerous because you never know what's under your feet. You never know when you're going to hit a cavern that could be tall enough to kill you on a fall,
right,
or a lava patch or something like that. So you got to be kind of careful on that. And the other thing is, if you dig a hole straight down, it's really hard to get back out because it goes straight down.
Right.
So ideally, if it is still light outside, we go outside and get some more trees, and then we could build ladders with trees.
But it's dark right now, so it's not a good idea to go out there.
Right. So let's not go outside right now. Let's expand this a little bit.
All right.
Since we got this started, one thing to keep in mind is we need to make sure that we have some torches out.
All right. Now
let me make some quick.
I wonder
torches
if I have
here.
any. I don't have any. Oh, wait, I have 12. I have 12 torches.
Okay. So I just grabbed. And you remember how to make torches, right? If you need to make more.
Refresh my memory.
So torch uses a stick of wood and a block of coal.
Oh, okay.
And I'll throw a torch up here so we can just kind of get an idea of what's back there. But I'd say let's start digging this section out. Something to keep in mind is if you run into any dirt, stop digging. That generally means we're right near the surface. And
I
we're
found
about to break
dirt
through. So yeah, so don't dig in that dirt. Just dig kind of around it. And you can see here's sand in the corner too. We don't really want to dig through that either. I just threw that torch on the sand there.
I see.
So we can dig our floor out a little bit, though, make this a little taller. And I did look around before we started, and this section is not very big, so we can't dig too far back that direction. But we could dig over this way if we wanted to. So because there's a big mountain right next to us. So, but this, and I hate to say it, but this is what a lot of Minecraft is.
Mining.
if you're gonna try to play legitimately and you don't want to just spawn in a bunch of materials for yourself, which is what we're trying to do, is we don't want to. I mean, it's easy to make something.
Can you
if you're
take
just
a torch
but
that you already have up there and decide to move it? Or?
Yeah. So if you hit it, it'll fall down off the wall. You can see
it's
it down there in the corner, and you run over it, and you'll pick it right back up.
Oh, I see.
So. But yeah, we can dig that direction a little more, and eventually we'll get somewhere with this. This is the sort of stuff that gets kind of boring. So,
I mean, is this something the typical person would be doing at this point, and going ahead and just basically exploring and picking up more materials and that sort of thing?
When I start a new map, this is usually what I do. I get through the first day, I get some base.
Oh, it looks
base
like straight up
done.
above us we have some.
Right, we got some more iron ore right up there. A pretty good little vein of it there too. 4 blocks so far, but
there's some more up there too.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this is what I mean. This is really typical. Is when you get started, the first thing you do is make it through the night. The second thing you do is start mining to get more materials, and the third thing you do is actually do whatever you want it to do. If you want to be creative, we talked about trying to make an arena at one point. Like a baseball field or that sort of thing.
Right.
But this is what a lot of Minecraft is, and it's not that bad because every once in a while, especially if you're deep in a mine and you've been digging for a while, for a couple hours even, and you come across a big vein of diamond, you can get really excited about it because diamond is a pretty rare material and something really worthwhile in the game.
So yeah, our little cavernous. I say our little cavernous thing that we've made is now turning into a big room here.
Yeah, it's getting pretty good sized. Let's see. I'll throw a few more torches up to make sure it stays well lit. That's the other thing that we got to remember in Minecraft is if you have an area that's not reasonably well lit, you can have the monsters spawn. The different.
They just show up.
Yeah, they can spawn inside areas. So like when you're digging through a cave, you'll hear. You can actually be digging through an area and start hearing noises coming through the wall. And those will be the other mobs in another cave system nearby.
Oh, wow.
So it can get a little freaky sometimes, especially if you're trying to play late at night or that sort of thing.
Does it get really scary?
It can. I mean, it certainly can. So let's actually start digging down a little bit here.
Whoa. Oh, there you are.
Yeah. So we're kind of getting in each other's ways. Let's do a path that's kind of diagonally down, and we'll start with a flat wall like this, and we'll go down. Let's do 3 wide. How does that sound to you?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, so we'll do 3 right here, and okay, see how this changed color here?
Oh yeah.
That's actually not stone anymore. That's rock.
Oh, okay.
And so that is, if you pick at it with your pick, you'll see it takes quite a bit longer to go through there.
Oh, it sure does, yeah.
And that's because the pick is not the best thing for taking out rock or stone. The best thing for taking out stone is a shovel.
Right, so I'd switch to a shovel.
So if you have a shovel, you'd switch to a shovel, and it'd be quite a bit faster.
I see, and I actually don't have a shovel.
Yeah.
I should make
so,
one.
I mean, we can... It doesn't really matter. We'll still get through it. It just takes a little longer. So let's go a few steps down here, and then we'll... one thing you'll notice is in order to go up and down this section, you have to jump at every level. And we'll go ahead and make some simple stairs. We'll start with some half blocks, and we'll actually try to make some stairs. So let's go down one more quick floor, one more quick level. And we're getting some flint down here too. That's kind of nice.
Flint you can use to make fire. So?
Yeah. So don't dig out any more of those, or we'll be stuck here. So we still want these along that wall,
so
that we can still jump out to get out.
I see.
Actually, we want them along this wall. So let's head back out here, and I'll show you real quick. Let's try making some steps and see how this works. So go ahead and you should have a whole bunch of cobblestone now, right?
Oh yes.
Okay. So go ahead and hit that crafting bench.
All right. Let me close that and right-click crafting bench. Got it.
Now in the crafting area, we want to make some half blocks. Is what we'll start with.
Okay.
And to make a half block, well, it's 3 by 3, so you can't really do that. But there you go.
Yeah.
So that'll give you 3 half blocks. So when you get a lot of cobblestone, just put 64 in each one, and you can make. Do you know what I mean? Put 64 in each layer across the top or across the middle. Or
I
across the
see what
bottom,
you're saying.
and you'll get a lot of those half blocks. So grab a few clicks on the half blocks, and we'll go deposit those over here. But you got to put that cobblestone down first. Yeah. It's kind of nice to be able to see your screen in real time.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so put that down. Oh, I see.
All of it down.
I see, but you gotta kind of spread it out, and then you can make
yeah. So
more.
one technique we'll go over for dropping blocks. So go ahead and grab all that. Now grab that cobblestone. Now instead of right-clicking and putting down one block, go ahead and left-click and put the whole stack down.
Okay.
Okay. Now right-click on that stack.
Okay.
And now move your mouse. You see you picked up about half that stack.
Oh, I see.
So that's how you can really quickly move a lot of blocks around because you're not clicking every single time. Like you don't have all that much there right now, but like I have 2 stacks of 64 cobblestone and 1 stack of 21.
There you go. Now I have 63 of slabs.
Yeah. So let's go back over to our little pit.
Okay.
And
by the way, folks, to bring up this menu, I'm hitting E. So
that's your local menu.
My local menu,
the
easy, and right-click is on the right-click. Got it. Okay. Hey, it's daytime outside-ish.
Yeah, we've actually gone through. We went through a day and then a night, and now we're back at another day.
Wow, that's fast.
Yeah, I think they're about 10 minutes a day or something like that. So a day goes pretty short in the real world. In the Minecraft day goes pretty quickly in the real world.
All right. Well, I want to get to a spot where we can kind of stop for today.
Well, let's throw these down real quick because this will
Okay.
show us a new block that we can make, and then
Okay.
we might try making traditional steps, which are a little bit more efficient for this.
Okay.
So go ahead and throw a step down. Throw one of
hold on.
those slabs down right here in this corner.
So I'm going to grab my slabs. I'm going to place it with my glass. Put the glass over here. Okay, great. So
Now right click on the so put it right there on top of that bit of. You got to get off of it. You can't stand on top of it.
oh,
but,
there.
go
Oh, I
ahead and-
see.
So now you can see how that's only half tall. If you come down here, you'll see it's half tall.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Okay, now put another one.
Like that.
Actually, not there
Oh.
because we can't step there. So put another one in this corner, right where. Right there.
Right
Yeah.
there?
Okay. Now, before when you had to hop every time to jump
Oh,
up,
now
you can
just
walk up there really
walk.
smoothly.
Oh, that's really cool.
So that's one way to make steps. That's sort of the older way.
So I could also, like, say if I wanted to, I put one here and can just walk right up.
Right. Exactly. You
And
don't have
make
to
one-
hop everywhere.
Make one
It's a
here
little
and walk
faster.
right up to the front door, and now it's
Yep.
outside, and it's a beautiful day. All right,
Yeah.
great.
So let's actually make some step blocks though, which are just like those, but they're a little bit more efficient because this way, you see, you have to do an entire block wide in order to do a step that works.
Gotcha.
So
All right.
let's go back to the crafting table. You still got some more? Do you still have some more cobblestone there?
I do.
Okay, so go back to the crafting table.
All right.
Now,
Whoops. There.
Think about
right-click.
how much cobblestone do you have?
I have 11 pieces of cobblestone.
Okay, that should be enough.
Right.
So think about the shape of a step.
It's just a small square.
Well, not
or
really
it's
a
like
small
more
square, but
long.
think about it like like a diagonal line, right? So fill in from the top left to the bottom right with one block in each square, okay, and then
Okay.
fill in the bottom of that.
Oh,
And now see the shape there?
yeah.
So now go ahead and grab those four. You got to put the
Oh,
cobblestone
I
down
always
first.
forget about
yeah.
that. Okay.
And throw those where you had those half steps or wherever you want them.
All right. Cool.
Okay, now come back out and I'll dig out your little slab. Now throw that step thing right there where that slab just came up.
All right. Ah.
Okay, so now you can see what you could do is you could actually put another one right on top of this, and you can still climb out that. So go back down to our double deep pit over here,
All right.
and put one on the bottom level, right in the middle, right next to the slab. This actually works out, and then one on the mid level, right next to the other slab. And so now see how those
Oh,
are
yeah.
arranged, and you can see it's a lot more efficient for going up those stairs. You don't have to have a regular full-size block in between them.
Oh, that is really cool.
So that makes it a little easier to move up and down levels. I think that's probably going to be good for today.
Okay.
What we'll deal with next time is I think we'll do ladders. We'll make some ladders and do some kind of dig straight down deep holes. We'll come up with some ideas for that.
So you take a look here. I mean, here is our humble abode.
Right, so now you can go from level to level without having to jump like an idiot. Except for down here. If you go down
Yeah.
to this one, you're still stuck. But,
Wow, that's really cool.
So, I mean, it's a simple little thing. The steps are pretty minor things, but they do help sometimes and make things a lot easier, especially if you're trying to go up or down a really deep stairwell.
Very cool.
But next time we'll deal with ladders. Ladders are a much more efficient way to go straight up or down. Maybe we'll dig up, and I know there's some cool stuff up on top of this bluff that we built our little hovel into. Maybe we'll find something up there. We'll dig straight up there.
Very cool, Joe.
So,
Well, that I got to say is a good place to stop.
yeah, I think so.
As you can see, we've made progress on our little humble abode,
And we didn't even go outside.
and we didn't even go outside, but we will go outside for the next episode. I guarantee it. If you guys out there have any questions or anything you want to send our way, head over to our website, which is at geekgamer.tv/minecraftme. There you can subscribe to the show. There's also on the right-hand side there, contact us, where you can click the little envelope and you can send us a note. If there's anything you want us to cover on future shows, anything that you'd want to know about or you want us to try and do within reason, of course, please let us know at our website, geekgamer.tv/minecraftme. And thanks to all the wonderful downloads and all the people out there who really like our show. Really, I'm a truly I'm learning, but it's a fun game. It's quite exciting. Joe, is there anything you want to add before we say goodbye for this week?
Well, I just have to say, I think we're just getting started. We've got a whole big thing going on here, and we're going to come up with some pretty cool stuff to build. I'm really looking forward to seeing just some of the stuff that we're going to put together, and then I really want to hear back from people. I'd like to hear ideas other people have. If there's something that we overlooked that especially if you're a veteran player, if there's something we overlooked that you think we should really talk about, please make sure to write in. Don't worry about Redstone. We're going to get to Redstone. That's still a ways down the path. But there's a lot of other stuff we can talk about. There's a lot of stuff that we bypassed. But yeah, I mean we'll get to all that stuff. It's gonna take us a little while.
Yeah, man.
There is a lot of content in Minecraft.
So Joe Falbey, thank you so much, man, for being my guide.
Hey, no problem.
It's
great. Great. It's always fun starting a new level in new map in Minecraft.
Yeah, I'm trying, folks. And if there's any questions that you think I should be asking that I'm completely missing here, let me know. Like I said, I mean, Joe's trying to show me what he can, but if there's something I'm missing, let me know, and I will ask it as a real good noob would. Finally, you're probably wondering again. You guys are in the garage. It looks like you guys are at a LAN party. If Joe, I'm gonna let Joe take his camera real quick, and he's gonna pan around. We're just kind of having fun here in the garage.
So this is me.
Yeah, there's okay. Joe. Okay.
Hi. Yeah.
Hi.
And then we'll pan around. We get Chase.
Yep.
And then down there, a couple more guys landing it up in here.
Yep.
And this is all in Chase's garage.
Yeah, that's right.
And then over here, there's John over there.
John.
He's the third guy on
Geek Gamer
Weekly.
Yep.
And then over here we got Chase's main cabinet and his 2 pinball machines.
That's
and then,
right. And then outside.
That way is the outside. Holy smokes! Look at that.
It's a beautiful day.
Look, no creepers.
That's right.
That's why we're filming. That's why the garage is open during the day. You don't have to worry about creepers.
And one other thing, folks.
And then the guy out there smoking. That's Cameron.
Yes.
He's been in the show a few times.
That's right. We also we picked up some new pieces of equipment. I got a new mixer here. It's a Behringer X1622 USB. So I'm still learning the sound adjustments and getting it in the nice sweet spot where I want it to be for our show.
Oh, I'm sure we'll have a lot more about that on the regular Geek Gamer Weekly show.
Yeah, that's right, because tomorrow, if you're watching us live, if you're watching the show live right now, tomorrow, Sunday, September 4th, 7 p.m. Pacific, will be live at AFK Tavern in Everett. But if you're watching this on YouTube or downloading the show, you don't care, because it will be
if you're in Everett and you're watching this, come on down to AFK Tavern and hang out with us.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. All right, folks, that's it for this edition of this edition of Minecraft Me. I'm Chase Nunes, and you are.
I'm Joe Falbey.
We'll see you again for another edition of Geek Gamer. I did it again.
Minecraft Me.
Minecraft Me, the show that is like Geek Gamer Weekly, but not really.
Completely different.
Completely different.
Just the same people.
That's
the
right.
only thing it has familiar.
That's right. We'll see you guys later.
Have a good night.
Bye.
You okay there, Chase?
No, not really.
You're not okay?
You guys should play this Minecraft music video on the show. It's awesome.
Oh, crap.
Oh, DJ's got us falling in love on the dance floor. Oh.
Back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. This task a grueling one, hope to find some diamonds tonight, diamonds tonight. Heads up, you hear a sound, turn around and look up. Total shock fills your body. Oh no, it's you again. I can never forget those eyes. 'Cause baby tonight, the creeper's trying to steal our stuff again. 'Cause baby tonight, grab your big shovel and bolt again. And back, don't be tardy. So now you're stuck in there. Half a heart is left, but don't die, 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 die.